Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Dallas Mavericks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. The fight for dominance in the West continues tonight. It's Game 2 of the Conference Finals. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. So here's Dallas' starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. PJ Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Green in at the 3. And for Minnesota, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5. You look at the Timberwolves, hey, nobody needs to tell them that they need a bounce back after dropping Game 1.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, losing a Game 1 at home piles on a ton of pressure. But they didn't get this close to the NBA Finals just to turn around and go home. They're going to put everything they have into this Game 2.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Dallas with possession. Outside Irving. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Five to shoot. Washington, a screen on Edwards. He drops it from range.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now here's Conley. Towns for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Goes up at the elbow. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to Edwards. Over Irving. Edwards can't hit.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And here's Washington. Gafford up top. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Kept alive. That one is off. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Doncic against Conley. Outside Irving. Doncic left side. Gafford with a screen on Conley. Here's Doncic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And the second free throw is good. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Edwards against Irving. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Fires the 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
On the wing, Irving. to Doncic. Irving against Edwards. Washington, a screen on Edwards. Irving for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now Conley. No points yet. To the inside. Stolen by Gafford. Pass to Doncic. Over McDaniels. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Green.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. 9-point game. Towns outside to win the drought. And it's Irving with a rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Green with the ball. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. Doncic's shot is good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Towns. Outside Edwards. Towns against Washington. Releases. Nails the baby hook.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Washington a screen. Right wing. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Conley. He's scoreless and out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Morris in for Mike Conley. Morris against Doncic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. Edwards, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Here's Alexander Walker. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Shot clock at 6. Here's the three. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards has got 5 now.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Pass to Exum. Shot from the wing. And he nails the jumper.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Morris. No made baskets yet. Pass to Edwards. Over Hardaway. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Hardaway, the pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Over Morris. Here's Lively. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Anderson with a screen on Hardaway. Edwards, a pass to Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. The shot. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
The Timberwolves shooting only 42%. Anderson passes to Morris. Outside Edwards from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Pass to Lively. Irving against Morris. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 13. Outside Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Exum.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Morris. That one a little long. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Reed against Irving.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Morris. Conley passes to Towns. Here's McDaniels. Green covering. McDaniels against Green. With the floater. McDaniels can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Doncic against Conley. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The free throw off from Doncic. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. McDaniels inside. Green covering. McDaniels, that's good.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Gafford the screen. Here's Doncic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Doncic against Conley. And Gafford with the block. To the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Back to Conley. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Gobert with a block. McDaniels passes to Conley. Back to Daniels. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Alexander Walker's got 5.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Doncic with it. Chalk up 2 there. 13 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 18. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
I like the way they've attacked the boards. I guess when you control the glass, it really helps you control the flow of the game.
And those extra possessions can add up quickly in the scoring column. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slot. And it's Gobert in at the center position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And here's Doncic outside. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Edwards. On target from about 13 feet. Edwards got 12.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Irving looking around. And the dunk by Gafford.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive pass in the middle.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. It's an 18-point game. Towns outside. Launches it. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Doncic finds Irving. Down low. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside Edwards. 4-3. Here's Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Green with a screen on Conley. And here's Doncic outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Pass to Gafford. The open shot, Doncic, good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert, and stolen by Gobert. Yep, that one's good. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
And here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. And the dunk by Gafford.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Pass to Towns. Over Irving. Towns can't get it to go.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Outside Edwards. Towns against Doncic. The kick out to Conley. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Outside, Green. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. 1:35 left in the third quarter. And the Timberwolves call time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. And Anderson subbed in for Anthony Edwards. A 1:31 left in the third. Conley against Doncic. Back to Alexander Walker for 3. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Conley against Doncic. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
Reed a screen on Doncic. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Hardaway. From 8 feet. Here's Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
First free throw is good. Morris, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Dallas with a change here too. Exum's checked in. And so he hits both.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Doncic shot is good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Hardaway. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Doncic against Morris. Now here's Doncic, tightly guarded. Jacks up a three. Can't hit that one. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Tim Hardaway is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derrick Jones. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the center position, locking down the middle. Lively grabs a miss. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Now Morris, outside Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Edwards against Hardaway. Outside Jones. Takes a three. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Pass to Reed. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Mike Conley's checked in for Morris. Edwards finds Anderson. Going inside. Conley passes to Reed. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Warren's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Green's checked in for Hardaway. Here's Green. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside Jones. To the middle. There's the steal. Here's Conley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Here's Jones. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Garza's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. to Irving. Up and over Conley. Outside for Green. Now here's Washington. On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Gafford with a screen on Conley. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Garza. Outside Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here is Irving. Green with a screen on Conley. From 12 feet. Gafford passes to Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. And Dallas calls time here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Reed. And McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Doncic outside. From 12 feet, that one drops for him. Doncic has got 21 points in the game.
Luka doesn't shoot a ton from the mid-range, but he's more than capable and effective when he does.
Gobert with it. Back to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Launches a 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Gafford in the post. He's against Gobert. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Now McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get a shot to fall.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
That's game 2, which is pretty much a wrap now. I mean, they came out here with a plan and executed on it. Good win for the Mavericks.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
Another statement win here in these conference finals. They look like they're in complete control and want to finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Gafford finds Irving. Now Doncic. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Irving. Edwards a pass to Towns. From deep, Conley. It falls. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Luka Doncic.